Tensions are boiling over in Minnesota today as a viral video triggers a federal crackdown on Somali-owned daycare centers. From funding freezes to physical threats, the fallout is spreading fast. Here is what you need to know. It started with a video from Nick Shirley, a YouTube journalist alleging widespread fraud, claiming centers were pocketing millions without actually caring for children.
Outside of Quality Leering Center. They spelt the name wrong, so they actually came and corrected it. The interesting thing about this daycare here in Minnesota is it received $1.9 million in the fiscal year of 2025, and it has a capacity for upwards of 90 children. And what makes this daycare even more interesting is that while the Commissioner of Children of Minnesota was saying that the daycare was closed on a live stream,
Quality Learning Center closed just over a week ago.
a Somalian man was outside talking about how they are open, letting children in, and right now they are funneling children into the daycare as well. And right now, they're not really leering much because they have accepted over $1.9 million, and now the Commissioner of Children literally said this place was closed.
Since then, the Nokomis Daycare Center in Minneapolis reports a literal break-in, with vandals smashing through a brick wall to steal records. Other providers report a wave of bomb threats and racist harassment.
Did you come during their normal operating hours when you came to visit?
I came at 11 a.m., I believe, and I also came the following day later in the day. The point of it is not whether or not I came at the right time of their operation hours. The point is that blacked out doors, they can't give you any information. You call that number, no one answers. I wasn't trying to go inside, and there should be a way for somebody to actually be able to call that number and somebody be able to answer. These aren't real businesses.
I do feel like what was done was someone came to our building outside of operating hours. When there's a specific sign on our door that says our days and our hours, he came outside of those hours and then claimed, hey, they're closed and they're still making money. They're using taxpayer money to work. And it's like, you don't come outside of operational hours and then say they're using taxpayer money. That was completely false.
The White House isn't waiting for a local audit. The Trump administration has officially frozen nearly $185 million in federal child care funding for the state of Minnesota. Federal officials call the state a hub for money laundering.
I have activated our Defend the Spend system for all ACF child care payments across America. Starting today, we require a justification, receipt, or photo evidence before we make a payment.
While state leaders, including Governor Tim Walz, accuse the administration of using the Somali community as political pawns. This story highlights tensions over immigration, fraud probes, and community safety.